Hi, I'd like to tell you about Calendly, which I really recommend you use. If you ever have to book meetings with clients, certainly hope you've got plenty of meetings to book with your clients. Um, this is a great way to do it. Rather than spending lots of time going backwards and forwards with email, can you do tomorrow afternoon? Can you do Thursday? How about 1 o'clock? You don't need to worry about doing that. This will do it all for you. Whether you do it by phone or back and forth by email, this will save you a whole heap of time, and the cost of getting the paid for version will more than pay for itself because of the time it saves you. Um, Let me show you how it does that. Basically, there's a free version of Calendly, but I think you'll see very quickly why it's worth spending a little bit of money to get the paid for version. Essentially, what Calendly is something that connects to your online calendar, whether it's Outlook or Google Calendar, whatever kind of calendar you use. It links to that, it checks when you're available, and it presents slots to your client. So you create different event types, maybe half an hour, maybe you have 15-minute discovery calls, however you work. You can set up those different schedules, those different kinds of event. Then all you simply do is you have a link. All you do is send a link to your client saying book in. You can book in. When they hit the link, they'll see a page like this. They can click on different days, and it will show availability. So, for example, on Wednesday, the 2nd, I'm busy for a lot of the day, so it's just got a few slots that are there for booking because it's already checking my Outlook calendar and seeing what's available. In the free version of Calendly, you can only have one event type. So say you might have just half an hour or an hour as your basic session that you book all the time. I do think it's worth at least getting the Essentials one, which is $10 a month, because you can have as many different event types as you want, and it'll connect to calendars if that's of use to you. We actually have the professional version, which is $15 a month, but I'll explain why in a second. Essentially, the lovely thing about this is all you're doing is sending the client a link. For them, it's a lovely experience. They've got a lovely interface to use, and they can pick a time that suits them without any of that going backwards and forwards. From your point of view, it's saving you all that hassle. Not only can they pick a time without having to discuss it with you, when they book, it puts it into your calendar, and I've also connected, and it's very simple to do all this, I've also connected my Zoom account, so as well as booking the event into Outlook, it also creates the Zoom meeting as well. So all that's done in one go. I've done nothing. All I get is a notification to tell me that it's all set up. It's good to know it's all done. What you can also do, which is the reason why we have the slightly more expensive $15 one, I think it's called Professional, is you can link it to your payment platform. We use Stripe so that you can set it up. For example, if you've got ongoing coaching with someone and they're paying per session, you can have an event type which is a pay-as-you-go session. You send them that link. When they book, it also asks for payment. So as well as setting up the meeting, it's taking the payment. It's all gone through in one transaction. You haven't done anything apart from send them a link. There's another lovely thing actually that Calendly can do is it can set up a follow-up email. So it may be that the day after your meeting, it sends them an email inviting them to book their next session. Again, it could take the payment at the same time. So it's quite clever. It can do an awful lot for you. I will set up some other videos about Calendly showing you the detail of how to set it up, but they'll be I'll share those with the Coach Matters Network. As I say, we're not purporting to be experts on all this. We're just sharing some of the stuff that we've discovered. So I hope you found this useful. And as I say, do recommend Calendly. Thanks a lot.